2 and verse 10. And saw 2 ships standing by the lake, but the fishermen were gone out of them and were washing their nets. Verse 10. And so also James and John, the sons of Zebedee, which were partners with Simon. And Jesus said unto them, fear not, from henceforth thou shalt catch men. Now these guys are fishermen. God turned them to fisher of men. God blesses the work of your hand. If you want God to lift you to another level, excuse me, sir, do something with what you have now. Be a fisherman. It is then God can now make you a fisher of men. So what do you do? What work do you do? You must be useful somewhere, sir. You must be useful somewhere. Check yourself. Are you useful somewhere? See, you don't need to do entitlement mentality. Say, after I'm around, they should give me money. You don't need it. When you are useful, wealth will come to you on its own. When you are industrious, wealth comes to you on its own. Matthew chapter 13, verse 55. They were talking about Jesus Christ. Before Jesus became Jesus the Christ, he was something before. Verse 55. Is not Matthew chapter 13, 55, 55. Is not this the carpenter's son? Jesus was a carpenter. What do you do? You must be doing something, sir. It was when I did all these studies I discovered that I can be versatile. Yes, being a preacher, being a teacher of God's word, I can be very versatile. So I started developing many abilities in myself to serve in various capacities. Do training, do teaching, do many other things. Serve the university in different ways. Very creative in my thinking, so that I will not be limited. If Jesus was a carpenter for 30 years, before he did ministry for 3.5 years, you need to wake up. It was a carpentry work that was feeding him for 30 years. Jesus was a carpenter, man. So what do you do? Don't just be around and say, very soon I'll possess houses I never built. Cities I never built. Hey, a vineyard that I did not build. I'm coming. Oh yeah, come by thunder, come. God will not answer that prayer. That's why you need to be industrious now. Go down to earth. Am I doing what I should do so I can possess these cities? Because if God gives you this city, remember he gives to every man severally according to their ability. God gives you a city. You will close that city in one day. You will sell everybody. You will sell everybody because you don't know how to manage a city. Develop ability to manage cities so that God can hand it over to you. Develop the ability to manage cities so God can hand the cities over to you. If you have ability to manage village, God will give you village. You have ability, you can't manage yourself, God will give you nothing. Develop the ability to manage cities. By the time God moves us to where we are going to, the reason why I'm teaching is so that we can prepare ourselves to manage the entire area and take over that entire area. Map out the area, take over everybody in the area. And everybody is coming to church for one reason or the other, being a member. Everybody in the entire area must be a member of World Changers because of one reason or the other. We must take charge of the entire area. It's another opportunity for you to develop yourself. Yes. Another opportunity for you to become industrious, for you to have new disciples following you to serve God. Jesus was a carpenter. Matthew 21 verse 33. The secret place, that's where I want to be. Oh God, take me to the place you are. The secret place, that's where I want to be. Take me to the place you are. The secret place, that's where I want to be. Matthew 21:3. Here another parable. There was a certain household that which planted a vineyard and hedged it about and dig the winepress in it and built a tower and let it out to husbandmen and went to a far country. Who are husbandmen? Farmers. You can develop farm. There is enough land in Kenya. The other day I went to Makueni when I was going to Pastor Dennis village. I saw rad, not land, rad, plenty rad. According to the Kikuyu version of land. I saw rad. I saw porote. In many places I saw many porote, sir. Porote, plenty of them. We drove for more than 2 hours of plots that are not inhabited by human beings. Such kind of plot can never cost 100,000 to get a what do they call the acre? It will be over cheap because there's nobody using it. The owners will be begging you to pick it up. Invest into farming. You can become a great farmer and become uncommonly rich. Farmer's Choice started by an idea. Am I correct? Is that Farmer's Choice in Kenya? It started with an idea, sir. One person's idea. One person here can pick up an idea and start a farm husbandry business and explode. Delamere, I was going to Nakuru, I saw his farm. Very wide. I saw one machine like this that sprays water. It started with one man's idea. You can start being a husbandman. Be industrious. Titus chapter 3 verse 13. Titus 3:13. The Bible says, bring Zenas, the lawyer, and Apollos on their journey diligently, that nothing be wanting unto them. Leave him alone. You can't destroy it. Bring Zenas, the what? Lawyer, and Apollos on their journey. So Zenas and Apollos were lawyers. So you can be a lawyer. I have seen lawyers that doesn't go to court, but they are stinkingly rich. They do registration of companies, affidavits. They do other services, and they are very rich. Sir. They help people get visas. They help people secure passports. They run legitimate errand. Lawyers. They don't need to go to court. Some are good in talking, like Apollos. Apollos can talk well. If you read your Bible, Apollos was a talker. But he talked and talked, and there was no Holy Ghost in the talk anyway. He was a motivational speaker. The Bible says many people, only 12 disciples followed him. But when Paul came, the entire Asia followed Paul because of signs and wonders. You need the supernatural chapter of your life to be open. Apollos was operating in utterance, words only. Now, Zenas and Apollos were lawyers. And they were not going to court because these guys were preachers. They were serving in the house of God. So you can be a lawyer and not go to court. You can also, if you are gifted like Apollos, you can also go to court and argue cases and win all the cases. One lady told me in South Africa when I traveled, she's a lawyer. She said when she graduated, from the day she began to practice law to the day she stopped practicing law, she never won one case. Okay, you're very happy for her. She said she never won one, even half a case. She said whenever she steps there, she doesn't know what is going to happen to her. She will talk. The opponent will talk. And the case will be so sweet to the extent that she's supposed to win. She will not win. Everything. She said she was one who resigned by herself. That you guys just let me go because I don't think I'm useful to you guys. She could not win any case. Now she's working in African Union and she's making cool money, sir. Benny, sir. She still carried her legal certificates, lawyers, and became a staff of African Union. And they send her on errand. She checks documents, organizes things the way it should be, using legal knowledge, and she is stinkingly rich now. She has good cars, houses. She doesn't go to court anymore because she noticed that in court area, she did not just fish. She said, I have a case. In fact, by the time she finished, she'll be ashamed of herself. In fact, she said by the time she finished, she knows that this case, I've lost it. Because she is not gifted in that area. But the same law have blessed her and given her serious money today. Have you understood what I'm talking about? There are lawyers that do both. Pastor Mara does both. He goes to court and he also handles other private issues. May God make you versatile. Be industrious. Stop limiting yourself. Don't limit yourself. There are those I saw in Colossians chapter 4 verse 14. Colossians 4:14. Look, the beloved physician and Demas greets you. Who is a physician? A doctor. Somebody gifted in the medical line. Go back to university and study medicine. Do you know that the richest job on earth are medical doctors globally, especially in the Western world and also in North America, in the Americas? People struggle to do nursing. You see people who read law, they will go to America and be a nurse. Why? Because they are well paid, sir. Per hour, they pay them more than $50 per hour. And then you work for 8 hours or 9 hours. How much is that? 5 times 8. Huh? $400 per day times 30. Or times 30 minus 4. So times 30 minus 4 is what? 26. Because you remove one day off. That's how much now? 4 times 26. 400 times 26 is what? It's easy. Press your computer. It's on your phone there. Have you done it? $10,400 per month, sir. Just being a nurse. And then when you now do extra time, they pay you $70 per hour. Some $100. Maybe you finish your 8 hours, and then they now tell you that you should do 1 more hour extra or 2 hours extra. So by the time he's going home with $15,000 thereabouts in the month. And they are giving him on allowances to buy car, to build, to buy. So you better look into it. Be industrious. That is a nurse, talk less of a lawyer, of a doctor. A doctor earns cool money. I remember when my wife was to deliver a baby, the doctor charged 20,000 per visit. 20,000 shillings, yes, in Nairobi, in Kenya here. Every time the doctor comes and says, hey, how is your stomach? Let us check it and press it and goes away, 20,000. I told him I want the bill. I want to see what I'm paying for. Each visit is 20,000 shillings in Kenya. 20,000 is $200 each visit. Nairobi Women's Hospital. Each visit was 20. I have the bill. Yes. So if the doctor wants to make more money, just be visiting you. You think he came to check you. You are paying. Lepe. Just come and say, hey, how is your leg? Okay, fine. It's all right. We'll come back. 20,000. You come again. Say, hey, stretch it a bit. Okay, fine. Good, it is healing. No, give him more water to drink. And he leaves. 20,000. You come again. I saw in the bill and I asked, what is this? They told me that is the doctor's fee. Thank you, sir. Because I got angry. I said, 20 for what? What did you do? He said, I visited her. I came to check her. And I've been visiting her in the house. They didn't pay anything. Okay, you are making just a and in fact, I stayed there for a long time. He would say, 5 minutes. He had moved to another person. 5 minutes. 20,000. See money. And the hospital is full to overflow. So you visit like 50 people in a day. 20,000 times 5. Fee, apart from salary. You better wake up. So excuse me, sir. Go and study and add value to your life. You can still make it. You are still too young. I saw in my Bible there are shepherds. Those that take care of animals. And so on and so forth. When I went to Dennis village, I saw healthy animals that ate well. Cows. Moving up and down, milling up and down. And they told me that they sell them for like 30,000 per one, and so on and so forth. You can have many of them and breed them. Now, I want us to break ourselves into different groups and begin to plan for the future. Extra things that you can do to earn income. Extra things. See, for example, let me start with the last point. The last point I wrote here is multimedia. We have enough gadgets in this church that can. I'm telling you, enough gadgets. All those in multimedia, settle down and train yourselves. Professional multimedia with skills. Professional. Professional. To the extent that whenever there's an occasion anywhere, you guys will carry yourself as a. In fact, you have your boss. You will be so blessed that you have a boss. I'll take you to the meeting. World Changers Multimedia Squad. You get there, you are video coverage in the meeting, taking photograph and airing it. There's enough, what is this? What do they call it? Projector. And people are begging you, you make yourself mobile and also the church standard. I have 2 projectors there. The projectors we were using before, they are all repaired. We have projector screens. What you now do is put the software that we use to do this thing. What do we use it? This software, the mixer. Put it on a laptop. Prepare yourself. They are having wedding anywhere. They rent you. You go. They pay good money. You guys are healthy and fine. It's an idea. That's what Henry is using to eat in Nigeria. I was sending him money. He said, Papa, don't send me money again. I said, why? He said, I'm fine, sir. The next month I landed in Nigeria, he came to the airport and gave me 10,000. I said, you Henry, come on, stop that nonsense. Are you trying to impress me? Are you okay? Did they tell you I'm hungry? He said, no, sir. Daddy, it is my seed. Eh? Where did you get seed from? He said, sir, I was borrowing camera and taking photograph. And they gave me. What? I saw it. He will lend camera and come to my crusade and be taking the photograph in crusades in Nigeria. All those crusades I published. He's the one that took the photograph. Then he told me, Daddy, I need some more money to add to the one I've saved to buy. I said, fantastic. I will do it. So I raised the money, gave him. He bought it. Now the state government is renting his camera from him, paying him 50,000 every month just for him to be taking photographs for them. They pay him salary separately and they pay him for his camera. We bought the camera less than 200,000 Nigerian naira, but they pay 50,000 per month. Imagine how many cameras he would have gotten because they are renting it from him. Are you following somebody? See, you can develop yourself. Be industrious. It is his being industrious that saved us many things in Nigeria. Godfrey, I've joined him. He told me, Daddy, don't worry. I'll take care of his feeding. Godfrey. He said, I shouldn't worry myself. So Godfrey stays with him. 2 other people have moved from Burundi to join. There were some other people who took the scholarship from Burundi. He is now their father. Henry, that came here. Why? Because he's industrious. In those days when I get to Nigeria, he will travel to wherever I'm preaching, take the photograph, meet people. The way he behaves, you just connect with him. The way he behaves, you see him around me, carry my suit, carry this and that one. People just like him. Say, this guy, very reliable guy. That's all. Be industrious. It opens doors for you. Stop being a pope. In fact, if you're a pope, it will be good for you. At least you'll be sleeping in Vatican City. Stop. Connect yourself. Be down to earth. Be down to earth. There's a girl that came from their church. When I went to their church to preach, their church said in Uganda, they said they are going to send people to come for the convention. But later they said there's a program that coincided with the convention. So, but that lady said she must come. Because after I finished preaching, who is this guy preaching like this? And it's one that helped Henry. I want to come. She came. Because of the way she behaved, she was supposed to stay in our house for only one night and go to the hotel. The way I saw her behaving, down to earth, I didn't bother telling her to go to any hotel. Yes, I didn't bother. Normally, I just told her you're staying in our house for one day and they will put you in one room somewhere there. She said, okay, sir. But the way I saw her, she behaved like she's part of us. There was no need. I couldn't have, there was no need. I'm very sensitive. I can pick anything anyhow, apart from prophetic. So I was watching my wife, the way my wife was reacting and behaving. If she frowned her face for 1 minute, I know she doesn't want the lady there. I was watching, so I saw that. In fact, she was supposed to go on a certain day. My wife told her to go the next day, so I knew they've jailed, so let me leave them alone. Are you understanding me? The way she behaved. Be industrious. You see how she will be washing the plate,
organizing the house down to earth. It gave her room. So I told her, anytime you are around, my house is open. But there are those, as soon as they are going, I'm telling them, you can go. And please, don't come back again to this area. Please. Please. You must call us so we can check whether you can come or not. It's a sign to tell you that you are not welcome. You are a load in the house. You are not a blessing. Are you hearing somebody? Make yourself industrious. Make yourself industrious. That was what promoted this Jeroboam guy. Okay, now let me pick for you different things you can do. Number one, farming. Every one of you that have access to land in different parts of the world, please come and talk to me. We will invade those lands and put greenhouses there. Yes. We cannot be poor and have land. Are we fools? Are you understanding me? Some of us have large tracts of land in different parts of Kenya. And it's lying down there. No way. I have woken up. Please come and talk to me. What we're going to do, we plan how to invade the place. Secure the land, first of all, before they take it from you. Because they said there are people that are called la grabbers. La grabbers. Is it la grabbers they call in Kenya? Before they grab the land from you. So let us know the land. I will make sure legally you secure it in your name or in the name of your family. Then we set up the place to be productive. We start hiring your village people to be working there. We create employment for them. Are you hearing me? Someone? I'm not joking about what I'm saying. I want us to explode and excel. See, we can all make it. We can all be rich, all of us. We can be uncommonly prosperous in this church if we just wake up. How many of you have land given to you by your father, your grandfather, your great-grandfather? Raise your hand. You see now. This man is a rich man and you are here now. Man, you see, she has land. Anybody else? You have land. You have land too. You see. And you are thinking you are not rich. It's a lie. Let us have a meeting. All those who have land in any part of Kenya will develop the land. First of all, secure it. Because that's what I'm hearing my spirit that wants to do. Secure the land in your name. Or if it's for a family, let them give you your own. You secure it first. Then you start developing it. You hire your village to be working there. And you are in Nairobi. We'll put greenhouse there. If it's animals we want to rear there, we'll put the animals there. Whatever we need to do there, we use our brain to know what to do there. And the land becomes productive and people are working there and they are eating from there. The village will be thanking you. The king will be greeting you every morning. Hallelujah. Farm. Number two, transport. Transportation business. When all the chiefs went down, that was what Moses ran into. And at least he was able to marry from there. Yes. Transport. Transporting human beings and goods to destination. Transporting human beings and goods to destination. Transport business. You can prosper through transport business. How? Begin to have a vision of having not only one car, many cars. So what we're going to do is look into you getting other cars and giving to somebody who is in transport business to manage for you. By the grace of God, we're going to set up that system in World Changers. Somebody will be the manager. Our job will be get all those cars that can do Uber, that can do taxi, hand over to the guy, hire drivers, train them, and then give them the cars. And tell them how to, and put tracking system on all the cars. And then send them to go and be doing the job. Yes. Number three, catering. Food, pastries, cakes. People will forever eat cakes. Do you know there are people who are cake addicts? When they see cake, they are shaking. They are shaking. Am I correct? Cake addicts. You cannot tempt me with cake. If you put it, I may not eat it. It doesn't catch me. Are you understanding me? Trees. See, we can start it even in church. After service, there are cakes for people, somebody to buy 50 shillings. Good cake, quality one. Food items, packed food. People are eating. See, listen carefully. Let me make one dangerous point. People can never stop eating till Jesus comes. Yeah, that's the truth now. Never, sir. People will forever eat. And one of the things you need to note about human beings is that people like having access to food cheaply, not in a difficult way. However they can get food cheaply, they are ready to pay for it. I went to UK the other time. On a Sunday, I saw a crowd of people in a restaurant eating and eating. So I asked the pastor, what's going on there? He said, yeah, people don't eat cuckoo. Cuckoo. He didn't see the cooks here. And those cooks were very fat, heavy human beings. They are the ones that cook. People just go there, pay, eat, go. Lunch, they go, pay, eat, go. Night, they pay, eat, go. That's all. The next day, they pay, eat, go. They don't cook in their houses. Are you following somebody? See, you can make it by being a caterer. Be industrious. Do it sharply. You don't need to be too elaborate and make too much noise. Sharply, you deliver. People are eating, drinking, man. Get soft drinks to be sold in church. Add 10 shillings extra or 20 shillings. And people are drinking it cool, man. They'll be thanking God for you every Sunday. By the time we move to where we are moving to, please remember, it's an opportunity for you to develop yourself. I am preparing you ahead. The next one is fashion designing. Fashion designing. I am dressed in an African way. I don't know whether it's fully Nigerian or Senegalese or whatever. These clothes are raining now. Different designs are coming up. Just use your brain. You can come together and learn it by yourselves. Draw your designs and start making it. Form a circle, a group. Is this circle they call it or whatever? Come together and start making pieces like this. Do you know I got to African Union and the guy that came to pick me up was dressed like this. I said, wow. You know, normally I play with people a lot. So I said, your dress is powerful. It even rhymes with your shoe. Chai. Have you ever seen a madman dressing like this? The guy started laughing. I said, you are dangerously dressed, man. How much did you get this dress from Nigeria? I said, no, it's not from Nigeria. That somebody made it here. How much? He said, $150. I said, hey, bros, are you okay? $150. $100 is 36,000 naira. Am I? Yes, 36,000. Half of 36,000 is what? 36. 18,000 plus 36 is how much? 18 plus 36. 54,000 for these clothes like this. Nigeria is a lie. So I looked at it and said, something is wrong with you. He said, yeah, that's what they came here to sell it for. Oh, brother, are you okay? This one is 10,000 or 12,000 naira. This one. At most 15,000 naira. And you are spending close to 50 or 60,000 to buy one. Is your head gathered? He said, but that is what they sell it for us here. He said, sir, if you tell your tailor to design and bring it will sell you. Imagine if I'm selling my own 20,000 or 25,000 self. Naira. Change it to dollars. People will rush it now. The guy gets there and sells for $150, $200 for one dress like this. That is 20,000 naira at most. Are you following somebody? Wake up. Now listen carefully. No matter the number of clothes people have on earth, they will buy new clothes regularly. No matter the number of clothes. Me now, when I get to my wardrobe, there are some clothes I just look at. I've worn this one 5 times. I don't want to wear it again. 5. It's only clothes I like seriously that I keep. The ones I don't like seriously, I sold them as seed. Yes. You better wake up, sir. Get into fashion designing. The next one is bookstore operations. Bookstore. Where's Moeni? She didn't come to church today. He's unlike her. What happened to her? Look for her now. She's your member. Bookstore operations. Selling books. Quality books. Literature. That's what Odongo is using to eat now. Am I correct? Sell books. Put a little markup on it. Or get it at discounted rate. You will make it in life. The next one, musical talent development. Develop your talent. See. I have seen on TV people that their voices are like frog and they are still making money with their frog voice. I'm telling you, people that when they finish singing, it doesn't rhyme and they're making money. So there's nobody that cannot sing. How many of you can talk? If you can talk, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you can talk. If you can't talk, let us know that you are deaf and dumb so we can pray for you. Fantastic, you can talk. Put down your hands. Anybody that can talk can sing. Full stop. That's my definition of a singer. Whoever can talk can sing. As long as you can talk. Some years ago, Owundo said she can't sing. Pastor Dennis said he can't sing. So I look at it and as long as you can talk, you can sing. You're only punishing yourself by not singing. You better learn how to sing. One day I came to church, I saw Owundo sing. I said, look at him singing. That's the way it works. There's nobody that cannot sing. It's in your mindset. When you shut your mind, you will not sing anymore. Open your mind. Develop your talent. Develop it. Develop your talent. Everybody can sing. Develop your talent. You can produce a CD that will change the whole world. All right, the next one, laundry and dry cleaning. Laundry and dry cleaning. You can pick up clothes, wash them, iron them, and return back to the owner and they pay you. I think, how much do they do shirts now? Yes, shirt. 100 shillings. In some places, 50 shillings. Suit is 400 shillings. 400. Yes. In some places, 600. And you clean it well and give it back to the owner. And money is coming in. You don't have machine. Connect yourself with those who have machine. Take it there. They give you discount. They finish the iron, you return back, and you get your own. Until you start having machines. Laundry, dry cleaning. The next one is intelligence and security. Intelligence and security. Do you know that you can guard somebody's house in your own house? Huh? I repeat. Do you know you can guard somebody's house in your house? When I went to Brazil, I met one man. He is a security officer. One man, not two. He guards close to like 8 houses. One man. How does he do the guard? He goes to their houses, installs CCTV everywhere, and connect the CCTV to his office. He has one screen, one house, like 20 CCTV on this one. Another screen for another house. 8 screens. He only sits in his house. He has an office. He took me inside and sits down there and is watching the houses. The security man. I'm telling you. He will sit in his own office, in his house, looking at 8 screens like this. Okay. That's what he does. And they are paying him as the security man of their house every month. After some hours, he has somebody that takes over, sits there, and the person is watching. When the person sees a movement in any place, the person quickly alerts the police. I'm seeing a movement at such and such house. I'm the security person in charge. Please go there now. The police will just rush there, pam, and pick up the robber and take the robber away. The robber doesn't know where they're getting them from. The man's house is far from where he's guarding. I saw it in Brazil, 2003. He's guarding 8 or 10 houses. One screen, one house, 20 CCTV. He installs it and connects it to his own office. That's all. One man riot squad. He had another staff that stays here overnight. He stays here in the day. In the office there. He doesn't travel anywhere. When he sees any strange movement, he will call the owner of the house. Are you okay? Are you fine? Fine. Climbing the fence. Check who that is. Is that your brother or your uncle? Say no. Don't worry, I get the police. The police just come there and pick up the guy. That's all. That's the way the guy does his job. Are you following somebody? He doesn't need to carry a rungu and he's walking around. And rain is beating him. And he's wearing a raincoat.
And someone now hit him on his head and he fainted. There's no need. He was he's inside his office, guarding the house. You won't find anybody, but you don't know somebody is guarding the house. That's the way of it. That's the technology. Am I correct? That's somebody's wisdom. I have just sold it to you now. You can do it. All right. Inspirational and motivational speaking or trainings. If you know how to train people, you will get the best. Training. Inspirational speaking, motivational speaking. Number 10, accounting and bookkeeping. If you read accounting in school, you can go to companies, tell them to give you their books to do for you. For them. You do it for them and they pay you. Accounting and bookkeeping. When Pastor Ken went to Rwanda and he got an attack in his place of work, that's what he used to eat for months. He went to companies and he does books for them and they pay him. That's how God began to bless him in Rwanda. All right, the next one is event management and rentals. Event management and rentals. Decorate the place like Imani and Co. decorated the church like this. You know, decorate halls, put the seats, put some little ribbon on the chairs, make the place look fantastic, decorate the place, make the place look wonderful, and they pay you for it. After they finish, you remove all your garments, go and hide them again, wash them, iron. Event management and rentals. After a while, you start renting out chairs, you start renting out tables, and many other things. The next one is computer graphic designing and printing technology. Computer graphic designing and printing technology. You design flyers, graphic designs. You design things on clothes. And then you can print banners, people always print things. You are a good printer. You have your printing machines, printing things and producing many things. And then you send them forth. The next one is information technology and social media operators. A certain lady was speaking to me. She said she had resigned from her job. So I asked her, what does she do now? She said she manages social media platforms for churches. So I told her to explain to me how it operates. She said she is a Christian, so she knows what to put on social media for you. Your own is just to tell her, we have a program next week. She said, no problem. She would design a flyer. Say, a meeting is coming up. It will be inspiring, powerful, loaded. This and that one. Soleric in Nairobi, Kenya. She says she manages for people in different parts of the world. She just posts it on Facebook. Bam! Everybody will copy it. She handles people's Facebook. They call it handlers. She said that's where she eats from. She collects £100 per church. And then now she has many churches. So like in a month, if she has 20 churches, that's £2,000. She's a big babe, man. At home. That's where she is. She will work on her computer, wire it on Facebook, on Twitter, or whatever. That's all. Some of you like your Facebook. Over Facebook used to worry you. Why don't you start getting money from it? Handle people's personal Facebook. Handle it for them. One lady told me that she doesn't like Facebook, but when she's ready, she will get a handler that will be handling it. Most guys that you see, that you always see their tweets, they are not the ones that tweet. They tell somebody what to do. The person just tweets it. In fact, when the person sees them talking, the person picks some of their words, arranges it, and tweets it on their behalf. And the persons are paid. Wake up. Oh, there are simple ways to eat in this world. And so on and so forth. I want to stop here now. Have I taught you today? Can you be industrious? Buying and selling. What are the things that people need? Get it for them. When you get it for them, put your own markup. That's all. That's all. Hallelujah. There's a young man that used to follow Evangelist Chita. He's his younger brother. He started selling suits. He will go and get some suits, 10,000, and add 2,000, making it 12,000 naira. All of us will get it because we don't have the patience and the time to go to the place where he gets them. So we buy from him. Do you know presently he has grown to this that he imports from China, imports from Dubai, imports from Turkey, imports from Italy. People pay him heavy money to buy a suit. Some suits are $1,000. The guy says now. Before it was 1,000 naira.
Some suits now are $1,000. He now supplies suit for mighty men. Because he started growing. Excuse me, sir, ma, you can make it. Stop thinking small. See, think a bit more bigger than where you are. Develop your several abilities so we can prosper in this church. All right. I want to wind up here. What are your hobbies? What are you interested in doing? What work do you do to earn money? Is anybody like that? I need a microphone. What do you do? We are going to set up an investment group. I am ready to fund anybody. Push you to succeed. All those who have land in the village, let us invade the lands. The land will not lie fallow anymore. It must function. Are you hearing me? All right. Now let's start. What do you do to get money, sir? Personally, I'm not talking of what your parents giving you money. Say, man. You sell commodities. What are the commodities? So you sell tissue. So this man sells tissue. Is there any example? And soaps. So whenever you need soap, contact him. I want us to be seeing sample. Maybe next Sunday, let us see some of the samples of what you sell. So be supplying us tissues and soaps. What kind of soaps? Normal soap. They have good scent. Let us see them and know their names. So please, if you want those kind of things, contact him. If this man prospers, we have moved forward. But if he's a beggar, he's a load on us. Am I right? Yes. Yes, ma'am. What do you do, ma'am, apart from the work you do?
I do remedial teaching for people who are struggling with their studies.
So if you have any child that is struggling with studies, meet her. That is education. She can add value to your child and your child begins to pass very well. Yes, ma'am.
I motivate people in school, and it happens that almost all classes invite me, and then I also do some.
And pay you.
They give me something small at the moment.
Okay.
But I also sell some items like blouses. If I get a good blouse, I come with it and I tell somebody this one fits you, and I get something for me.
Have you seen that? So if you need blouses, meet her, and then motivational speaking, she does it. Yes, Pastor Moses.
I was doing several things which I think I need now to revive. I was involved in shares, trading of shares.
Shares, you should be very rich by now.
Yes, but I sold them when I sold all of them at a certain time. So I need to reinvest in shares and treasury bonds. Then finance and accounting, I need to revive that business.
So you balance accounts for people?
Yes.
Okay.
Then transport business.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, God bless you. So you need transport. Call Pastor Moses. Somebody that can balance account for any organization, both big or small. He knows what to do so that it can add value. Yes, ma'am. What do you do apart from the money you get from your father? Because I know your father is very rich.
Okay, I buy African accessories like wallets and jewelry, African jewelry, and then I send them home. So my sisters will sell for me and send me money.
So if you need African jewelry, she sells them. All those things that make you African. Yes, ma'am. What do you do that brings some money into your pocket?
I do sell the plumbing materials,
Eh?
bathroom accessories.
You? Your size looks smallish. Plumbing materials. Wow, wonderful. Go ahead.
If you need some mixers, taps, bathroom accessories, all those we do.
Wow. Have you heard now? She sells bathroom accessories, water taps, those things that work for plumbers. Hallelujah. Yes.
I forgot. I have chicken. They're still young. They're really small, but very soon they'll be laying eggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they, according to Odongo, Kenyeji or broiler? Kenyeji. All right. What do you do, ma? Nothing. It's a lie. You are doing something. What does she do? She serves. She just finished Form 4. She's starting college. Don't tell us you're not doing it. You're doing something.
Or else we'll drive you away from the house. Yes, ma'am. What do you do?
I used to sell clothes and yes, clothes.
You used to. Are you still selling it?
I stopped because of the traveling.
Okay, fine. Do it when you get there, you will make it. They will rush you. Keep doing it. Don't stop. Have you understood? You will be very rich. Yes, ma'am. What do you do, ma'am?
For a long time, I've been doing a part-time job, which they pay me, which is a supervisory work. I do audit. I look at your processes. I look at your system. Then I identify gaps. And then I do recommendations. And out of that, I'm paid.
You see now?
Then the other thing also that I've done for many years, but I've stopped the last few years, is supply of school uniforms. Where I used to do that with my mom some years back. We get tenders from school, then we supply everything. Games kits, sweaters, the full uniforms. We get fundis who will do that. Yeah.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Keep doing something.
Yeah.
Then now hire people. After a while, you do not get fundis. You now create a factory like this. And fundis are sewing it. You hire people. So people start working for you. Apart from working with their earning salary and their life is getting better, you are adding value to the entire nation. So don't stop. Go back to it. Yes, ma'am.
I design and make doormats. I also sell vitenges, and I used to make mandazis for sale, but I stopped, and I think I'll start again.
So go back to them. Foot mat.
Yes, the carpet.
Like this?
Yes.
So you can produce this one?
Not this kind, but
Okay.
there are some that I can do.
All right. Go ahead. Keep doing them.
In fact, next Sunday I'll bring a sample.
Please, we want to see the sample. Yes, ma'am. What do you do?
Apart from work, I connect with most of the guests previously. I organize for them like tours and travels. I give a company a tour and travel, and they give me money back, my commission.
Fantastic. Now, can you develop your own tour company? What's your name? Sinta Tours. Something like that. Or J Tours. Or Big J Tours. Get a powerful name and then start. Register it. Then since you already do such things, you connect people. And then they go on tour, they go see the animals and they pay. Praise God. And then you start getting tour guides. Develop yourself. After a while, you can have your own hotels and so on and so forth. You have vans, J Tours. All right. You, what do you do? You play games. You browse. But that's not browse. You see, your sister is selling things. You start selling things. What do you do? I told you to start playing keyboard the best way you should. So start playing it well. In school, play in the house. I bought keyboard for you in the house. What do? You draw things. Start drawing it until people start buying from you. I've seen that one. But draw powerful things that we can buy. Yes, we can buy those ones. Yes, we can buy them. But draw them and let them be more powerful than that. Yeah, what do you do?
Okay, recently I've started investing small on poultry, like at home. Then there'll be a season where their prices will be so high, especially towards Christmas. Then you just sell all the flock and
start again in January. That's what I'm talking about. Very good.
Then again, so I stopped, but I would like to start again.
Better continue.
I used to import honey from home. Then I have customers like some of the doctors who will buy. Sorry, yeah. So, but I stopped.
So there is honey in your village.
Yeah.
Please get us the honey. We need it. And be selling in church. Package it well. Chepia teach honey. We are buying it. Yes, ma'am.
Crafting and music recording and songwriting.
Crafting. Let us see the crafts for sale. Next person. And then you come back to this. Yes, sir.
My full-time job is teaching.
teaching.
Yeah, but I also do coaching in the evenings. And
He does coaching in the evening, like that's. In fact, so start working in the children's church. Since you do coaching, coach the children from henceforth. And then if you need anybody, you have anybody that needs his children to be coached or her children, contact this man. Contact that lady so they can do the job, so the children can be passing and excelling in all that they do. So from today, join children's church and be coaching them there. Yes, ma'am.
I'm a caterer. I like doing catering. When you want to
You like doing goodery?
Catering.
Okay, catering.
I can cook, I can serve as well. If you have a private event, you want a server, you want a cook. You want to draft a menu, you don't know what to do. You want to draft a drink, you have a problem in your feeding, in your planning for whole month, what to feed. I can do that for you.
Fantastic. So have you seen that? That's her destiny. Madam, put it seriously. Make it a serious business. Let everybody patronize you. People are watching you online. Yes. What do? You feed baby. So if anybody needs the baby fed like this baby, see the baby is enjoying. Meet this young lady. What do you do, ma?
For me, when I was at home, I used to sell handbags, and at the same time, I used to make peanuts. But for now,